Morning, YouTube. How's everybody's morning going? Good. What's everybody smoking on this morning? Gonna smoke some GMO by Stardog, aka Frostman, aka the Whip. At some point in time, I'll go make a cup of coffee. Hayes, what's going on? Morning. I hope you're having a good morning. Oh, shit. I haven't even had my morning coffee yet. I might just go do that real quick. Go make a cup of coffee. Sit down and relax and blaze while I drink my coffee. I think that sounds good. That sounds good. So I am going to go and run and make a quick cup of coffee. And then we'll get set up. So I will be right back, everybody. Just give me a few minutes. Holy shit. I fucking leave and everybody starts chatting. Who did I miss? Warlord. Cheers. Meat. Cheers. Curly Greenleaf. Welcome. Hope you all are having a good morning. I had to just go make a cup of coffee real quick. I had one before, but, you know, it wasn't enough to get this day going. So, and yes, we're drinking it out of our St. Patrick's Day mug, even though I'm not Irish. No Irish here. Whew, that's strong. Damn. My morning's going okay so far. I haven't been up very long. We did get the outside garden beds all prepped, amended, turned, and ready to go. Able to do that yesterday. And be getting that started soon. And we got a couple of ladies that are going to be finishing up. I'm doing good, Curly. I'm doing good. I'm going to have 3 or 4 new crosses that I'll be working on. And should be done by the end of summer. I got one right now in the works. Should be pollinated in a couple of weeks. Couple weeks after that, I'll have another one, and then a couple weeks after that, I'll have another one. So I should have 3 at the same time that are all I hear that. Those are always great when you gotta fucking fast for that shit. I hate that. No food or drink for 12 hours before you come in for your test, otherwise it's going to not give the right results. Fucking motherfuckers. You mean to fucking tell me, at all the technology that we have nowadays, that I can't eat a simple fucking meal before I come in and get blood work done? No food or drink 12 hours before you come in for your test. Don't forget. They'll even send you a fucking reminder fucking message, or somebody from the office will call. Don't forget to fast tonight. You have your blood work tomorrow. Not yet. Meat, not yet. Soon. Ooh. First hit of the day. Wow. That caught me off guard. So, I was 65 yesterday. 67 the other day. And it's going to stay up in the high 50s and low 60s from now on. So, we got about 3-4 weeks until we can put anything in the ground here. So I wanted to get the dirt churned. I want to get the earthworm castings, the dry amendments all fucking amended and ready. So that's all been done. Okay. I'm uh I'm on the East Coast. New York, not state, not city, but close. And we already saw our last snow for the year. If we were going to get our last snow, it would have been this week or last week or the week before. We don't get any snow past usually the second week of March. Very, 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 very rare occurrence. I think it's only happened twice since I've been alive in the 44 years that we've gotten snow on Easter in April. Once or twice. We don't get snow here till after Christmas. Usually our snowy months are the last week of January and all of February. And we just had our last snowstorm about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, fucking Mother Nature is definitely bipolar. Oh man, dude, up to 11 inches. Yeah, Mother Nature is fucking bipolar. She has fucking real high highs and she has real low fucking lows. And usually we never get anything in between. Kind of like me, I'm bipolar as well. When I'm high, like right now, I'm fucking high, I'm fucking gleaming, I'm having a great fucking morning, you know what I'm saying? Other mornings you hear me, I'm, this is fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So yeah, Mother Earth kind of acts bipolar for sure. I'm hoping you don't get that much either, man. Spring fucking it should be for everybody at the same fucking time. What the fuck? If I'm not getting snow, y'all shouldn't be getting snow. If I got nice weather, everybody should have fucking nice weather. You know what I mean? Ooh, Serranos. I like Serranos in my chili. Serranos and mild jalapenos. That's what I'm saying, man. This fucking weather needs to make up its effing mind. I remember when it got cold in October, and it was cold until February, and then it was warm, and now it's like it stays warm all the way through December, and then you just got like January, February, March that's cold, and the rest is warm. Sled, cheers. What's everybody packing in their bowls? What's everybody rolling in their joints today? I'm just cracking the whip over here. I know it don't work that way, man, but you know what I mean? Like, if I'm having fucking nice weather, you shouldn't be having fucking snow, bro. You should be fucking joining in with the nice weather. Yeah, dude, we get it. We have an easy winter. It never used to be that way when I was a kid, bro. I remember trudging through fucking snow. Just lately, it just hasn't been doing nothing here. It's all been up fucking northeast from me. They've been getting fucking slammed the past few years. Boston and all them. No joke. Grapefruit mango kush. I'm smoking what's called the whip. Really don't care for the name, but I didn't make it, so but that's what we're toking on this morning. I took one hit and it fucking killed me. Nice to see you, Fino. Glad you're able to stop in. You're probably gonna wait for a live tour to see your ladies. He didn't change it, so he's leaving it. Or was that whole fucking thing just a fucking joke? Because now that you say that, okay. So that basically he just fucking put that up there as a fucking joke. That's all good. Really wish that I could fucking show these nugs, but I ain't got no good fucking light to put it under to fucking show you, really. I'll fucking bring a piece over to the tent and I'll show you in the tent light, but the lights I got down here don't do shit justice. I think I know where he was going with it, though, and I could kind of understand now, so. God, thank God that it's not changing, bro, because I'm like, what the hell? That's awesome. Cool. Okay, so we're smoking on Frost Man, then. We're gonna whip the Frost Man into shape. So, did anybody tune in to watch uh NASA's Crew 10 go up and save these fucking poor astronauts that have been up there for over a fucking year now? And the lady can't walk. She can't remember how to walk and shit. And we just keep leaving them up there. Yeah, well, they got into the fucking aircraft. They got all fucking set, and they were going to get ready to fucking start their countdown. They were like fucking 15 minutes away from launch, and they scrubbed it. Falcon 9 had a fucking hydraulic problem with the fucking control arm that holds the SpaceX rocket to the launching pad. So they had to fucking scrub it. And guess what? Who knows when the fuck they're going to actually be able to get up there now? So these fucking poor astronauts got to sit up there even longer. Fucking such a fucking shame. Best you could do is crack that whip. Damn right. If a douchebag must come along, you with it. I was looking forward to that fucking rocket launch last night. I was all tuned in, live on YouTube. I'm gonna go 21 minutes. All right. Ground control, the Major Tom moment for sure. Yeah, definitely. I was shocked because usually you don't fucking see something like that happen. Usually they scrub it for weather. You know what I mean? And they scrub it before they even get the crew strapped into the rocket and all that crap. They were strapped in and ready to fucking go. They were doing all their fucking checks, and then they fucking said scrub it. They were having problems. And you can't have any problems with that fucking control arm because that control arm fucking catches the back end of the fucking rocket when it comes back down. So, I mean, technically they could have just landed it on the launch pad out in the ocean like they used to. But now they got it that this fucking thing comes down and it goes right back into the fucking stand where it launched from. The shit is fucking awesome looking. I don't know if any of you's seen the last rocket that launched uh, with the shit that's going to the moon. That rocket went up, pushed the fucking shit up into orbit, and it came back down, and it fucking got fucking caught right back up in the chopsticks, they call it. Yeah, that shit was fucking amazing, Curly Lee. I've never seen anything like it. It was like a remote control. You know what I mean? It was fucking, it was perfect. Like when I first saw it, they were talking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute. I says they're not gonna have it land on a fucking launch pad out in the fucking ocean on the boat. And they're like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna come back down. It's gonna go right back into the chopsticks where it took off from. And I was like, yeah, right. There's no fucking way this thing is gonna find its way there. Sure as shit, it found its way fucking there perfectly, man. It's like a person coming home from work, walking in the door of their own fucking house. You know what I mean? It was just like routine every fucking day. It's like it's been doing it for 100 years. Yeah, yeah, it was fucking awesome. That's one thing I will say about. I won't mention names, but that whole situation over there is it's really brought space exploration and the rockets and everything else into the future from what we used to fucking have. You remember them big ass bulky things? They had to fucking fly it back to the space station on the top of a fucking 747 jet. It's a fucking shuttle. A fucking shuttle, man. Yeah. Yeah. I'm 44. I'm not that far behind you, Curly, and I've watched almost every one myself. I didn't see some of the tragic ones because I was too young, but did watch them, when I was a little older. And, just from what the hell we went from to what we got now, like, holy fucking shit. It's crazy. My two, uh, my two older kids are getting a telescope this year because they got into looking at planets and other stuff like that. So maybe we're gonna do something like that over the summer this year, or whenever some occurrences happen. I got a TikTok channel. I might start doing that on TikTok with the telescope and looking at planets and stars and shit like that. We'll have to see. I don't think I want to do it on YouTube. We'll see what happens. Yeah, right. Caveman to Star Trek. Jesus, like complete 180. It's amazing. So we're gonna take this hit, a couple more fucking sips. We're about halfway through the show, and I'll do a garden update. I gotta check the trichomes on a couple plants today because we're gonna be uh, beginning week 8 in a couple of days, and I think the one is going to be done at the end of week 8, beginning of week 9. Looks like we clouded all up. The other one looks like it's starting to. I'm telling you, one smells like fucking sour Swedish fish, a little tinge of like coconut or something in the back, something sweet, nutty, and the other one is just straight watermelon, just watermelon fucking candy. That's going to be really, really, really enjoyable. And I kept a fucking clone of it, so it's going to be in rotation for a little while. After the live. I gotta take clones. One black cherry skunk of the pheno I like. I have the watermelon emoji. So that's 2. I gotta take one of the frost man. What else do I have in there? That's it for right now. Because the other black cherry skunk, I'm just gonna flower that one out. And I think I don't think I'm going to keep a clone from that one. Um, then the Frost Man, the watermelon emoji. Oh, that was it. The watermelon emoji I got started. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry that happened on your birthday, man. Watermelon emoji, black cherry, Frost Man. I thought there was something else too. I'll have to fucking look. January 28th, yeah. Is that a leap year birthday, Curly? I forget what day the leap year is. Or is that? I forget how that goes because my friend's grandmother died and she was only like 24. Technically, she was like 98, but she was only like 24 years old, technically, if you went by the leap year. February, okay. And is that because they add an extra day at the end of February? Or is it, I don't remember how that is. Okay. So 28 days for 3 years, and then the fourth year on the leap year, they add the day, and then it goes back to 28 for 3 years. Then the fourth, which is the leap year, the 29 gets okay. So that's how that goes. All right, I got it. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so that's what I was gonna do. I gotta switch the camera around. I'll take you guys on a tour since we're halfway through the show. Alrighty, let's go take a look what we got going on here. Now I have to water the veg tent. I wasn't gonna water it before I did my live because I do that, and then the fucking plants look like they're fucking angry and everything else. So I just left them, and when I'm done with the live, I'm gonna water. Just so you guys, if you're wondering. Oh, before we, what's crazy is most people think 30 days is a month. Yeah, no. I have a power plant by Blackwater by Cherry West, BX, Cherry West, BX Skittles, gonna do trick morning Wild Bill just in time doing a garden tour here. All right, here we go. Boom. Right over here in the hurricane winds. We got the black, or no, I'm sorry, this is it's the watermelon emoji. We're gonna fucking, we're gonna cut this right fucking here, and we're gonna clone the whole fucking top, and we're gonna just let all these fucking branches just bush the fuck up, and these couple tops right here, just let that all fucking bush up. Back here we got fucking mainlined. We got the Frost Man here, and then down here, this is gonna be the clone we take right here. And that's it. We got our main lines. Fucking just, I had no other fucking choice but to fucking bend her completely the fuck over. She took up the whole light. And over here, black cherry skunk. Back here, as black cherry skunk. Mid South genetics, sticky genetics. I don't know how you want me to label it. Here we got project 1230. We're hoping that we get the female that we're looking for out of there. It's going to be labeled under Sticky Genetics from now on. Yes, she's got to be watered. That's the PIF. Told you I have to water. That's what we got in the veg. We're going to be starting a couple of the blueberry sugar. And once these two ladies clear out in a couple of weeks, my two boys are going to be starting their auto flowers. So stay tuned to see updates on those as well as I guide them through that journey. That's going to be a fucking a thing. All right, so over here to the flower side, we got the Battle Royale, aka Three Stooges. Starting to kick up a little bit of fucking frost. This smells kind of minty. It's got kind of a minty terp to it. I don't know if I'm going to dig that yet or not. This might be a grow and dump. Fucking dry it, fucking hand it to my kids and be like, here you go to fucking town with it, because I won't smoke it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This plant, if you go back in my first video when I came back, it was actually almost dead. I know, Fino, you remember. This plant was almost dead. SOS might remember that this plant was almost dead. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was up with it. I kept, fucking with the pH and shit like that, and finally I figured out where the hell it had to be. And she's doing pretty good. I topped it late. You know what I'm saying? So there's not going to be much cola on it. I really don't care. I was trying to get the rest of this to bush out, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So, it is what it is. Down here is our male. Looking handsome. Look at him. Beautiful. Fucking just what I was looking for. It's got the fucking structure I want. Looks just like the Slurry King. And that was the pheno that I wanted. I wanted the nice big fat fucking indica leaves. It's smelling just like the pheno that I wanted. So he's been in flower for a week. You can see he's starting to go to town. So we'll be collecting the pollen off of this handsome man right here next couple of weeks. And we're going to be hitting a couple of things that'll be getting moved into the flower tent as soon as these two big ladies come out of here. They're finishing up. They started their fade. I didn't even cut any of the nutrients off, and she just started her fade on her own, so I just cut it back, and now this one's getting fade and PK only, and we're dropping a PK every feed. This is getting a couple mils of the bloom. We raised the PK, and this will be getting fade on the next watering, and from there on out, and dropping the bloom A and B. Come in here. These are starting to turn pink. Fucking starting to do the wobble wobble, shaky shaky. Look at the fan leaves fucking getting coated. Some nice chunk of dunks on this lady. Frosty, frosty, frosty. Just what we like to see. And that one in there is the clone. So we'll be keeping this around for a while. Oh yeah, definitely. And then over here, this is the Odo-Wan Kenobi. Like I said, she's starting to frost up, and for some reason, these last few weeks with the fucking belief fucking strains, I've been noticing that they're not frosting up weeks 3, 4, 5, and packing on that frost. They don't start packing on till week 6, 7, 8. So I have a feeling that this lady's going to go a little bit longer than 9 weeks. She might have like 2 or 3 more weeks left on her. Still fucking beautiful looking buds. She did herm a little bit in week 5, week 4, but I think that's because I started fucking picking leaves off because it was covering some nice fucking bud sites. So it was probably my fault that she hermed. But I did chuck the fucking clone because with that happening, I didn't want to take a chance of running it again and having it happen and having to sit there and pick off a few balls here and there. That's what I'm saying. I think she's going to blow up a little bit more. I mean, these fucking buds right now they're nice. I don't want to squeeze them or touch them really, but they're solid. They're fucking solid. Solid nugs. These two. Solid. Know what I'm saying? I'll even go down here. Look. Even the lowers. Solid. These are fucking lowers. Look how fucking frosty. Look, the lowest of the fucking low. If I can get it zoomed in. Little fucking peanut. It's a little peanut. Little peanut. So that's what we got going on, guys. We got some fucking nice looking plants this time. By all means, I'm no fucking pro, but I can grow some fucking decent fucking weed. I'm not trying to impress nobody really, but myself. And if I impress a couple other people along the way, then that's great. If not, that's okay too. What I grow, how I grow ain't everybody's cup of tea. And vice versa. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I appreciate y'all for the comments. I try. Now it's time to fucking get back in gear and get to where I want to be. So probably next live, you're going to notice that things are going to change. My emoji's probably going to change. I'm going to start promoting Sticky Genetics. And East Coast Dankness brand is going to take a back burner. And what I think I'm going to do with that is any craft or small batch exotic or anything that I do or that I create might get put underneath that label. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I try not to fry my plants. If you would have saw, you wouldn't have been saying that though, Curly. Like 2 months ago with that battle royale. Holy fucking shit, man! I don't know what the heck happened to it. It just all of a sudden started going down fucking hill. You know what I mean? And it wasn't the pH because the fucking cocoa was always moist. You know what I'm saying? I let it dry back the way I should, and I wasn't overfeeding it. So I actually started watering at a different pH. Rather than watering at 5.8, I started watering that plant at 6.0, and it came out of it. So that plant in particular, for some reason, is finicky with its fucking pH. SOS, that's what's going in. Yours. My two boys are going to be fucking growing your fucking autos, bro, with my guidance. What's the terp profile on the blueberry cupcake? Pheno 1 and Pheno 2. Dab time? Yeah, dab time. Hold on a second. I have to fucking go and clean my banger out though, bro. Pheno, do you think that would be all right? Like if I did like a small craft, you know what I'm saying? I only release like 20 packs or like 10 packs. I could do it like, of course, sticky genetics would be the top fucking thing, but you know what I'm saying? Like how some places it's like a white label, but it's not going to be a white label. You know what I'm saying? And just caramel apples. Okay, so the caramel apples will be fun. Yeah, that's it. The caramel apples. My bad, dude. The blueberry cupcake by caramel apples was the other one that you gave me. See, I'm on a high right now. So my brain is going all fucking in fucking odd directions and shit. All right, here, let's get the information. One thing though, okay, citrus and gas. Okay, so my one kid wants something fucking stinky, and the other one doesn't fucking care. So the citrus one is good for the one, and the gas one is for the other one. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. You're right. Next call, I'll bring it up. The banana OG caramel apple. Oops, sorry. Banana OG, but nice. Okay, now I'm caught up. All right, now I can fucking clean my banger real quick so I could take a fucking dab like Mr. Fucker wants. Yes, sir. I'm down to take a dab. And it's gonna be fucking Frostman fucking rosin too. Pheno. That shit is lit. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a death dab. We're gonna do one as soon as I get this fucking thing clean here. I kind of fucking dirtied it up. My kids came over and I fucking dabbed them the fuck out. So we got the garden yet. Well, I'm not gonna say we. My boys got the gardens ready. I kind of just stood around and supervised and uh, dumped some dry amendments on the soil and just let them do their thing. Yeah, I kind of just stood and supervised around like I should, And I gave him some fucking weed last night for helping me out and shit and doing it. They're like, oh, thanks. What's this for? I said, you guys came over and helped. I says, I ain't fucking throw you some fucking weed. Alrighty, almost there. Yeah, your autos are not for beginners. Okay. Well, I will say that my kids aren't. new to growing, but they are new to growing cannabis. And I know it's two completely different ball games, but my boys like challenges. And I know you're going to say, they're not going to want to grow if something fucking happens, if they're growing something and it's difficult, but my kids don't have that mind frame. If something don't go right or if they fuck up, it's only going to drive them to do better the next fucking time. Dude, I learned with autos. I learned how to breed autoflowers and started making autoflower crosses and everything else, and uh, moving phenos up and everything else like that before I even touched photos. When I started growing, yeah, they don't. I mean, it is what it is. Until they get their own setup, I'm limited on space and on what I can let them do because I have projects of my own that I got to do. So for right now, they have a small spot in my veg tent, and the veg tent stays on 18.6. So unfortunately, it's going to be autos for them for right now. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I was going to let them do photos, but I got seed runs that are coming up for the next few months. And I need to take that into account. I'm going to hone skills they need. They already know. I've been talking to them, and dude, he already knows. He already knows what nutrients are for fucking what. I was starting to explain something to him the other day when I was feeding stuff, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's used for that, and this plant uses that," and you know what I mean. So he knows what NPK, what the plant uses it for. He knows base nutrients and what they're used for. You know what I mean? Like he's the fucking smart kid, man. He's gonna pick it up really quick, like I did. It's just actually getting hands on. Like I've been when they're here. They watch me mix my nutrients. They ask questions. Why am I putting this? Why do I use that? What is this? My kid already worked for a pool company for 3 years, so they already understand what pHing water and fucking how to pH and fucking all that other bullshit. I don't have to teach them that. They already know how to use a pH pen because of that. You know what I mean? So they have some fucking skills to fucking start with. It's not like they're going in completely blind. Their outdoor garden skills are fucking amazing. They work for a pool company. They know how to pH water. They know what pH chemicals are. They know how to read a pH pen. You know what I mean? So they have some basic knowledge. It's just getting their hands on a plant and learning what a fucking plant's going to do with the stuff that they have. And of course, less is more. That's one of the first things that I taught them when I was mixing nutrients. It's one of the first things they ask, well, how much do you use? And the first thing that came out of my mouth, well, in any situation, less is more. If you put too much, you burn your plant. You may not be able to reverse it. If you give it less and it looks hungry, you could always give it more and the plant will come back. That's how I put it to them. I said, I even put it to them like this. I says, look at it as yourself. I said, you go outside, you're at a barbecue, you eat 20 fucking ribs, you go home, you're fucking throwing up like fucking crazy because you fucking overstuffed yourself. You gave yourself too much. But you go to that fucking same barbecue, you have 4 fucking ribs. You go home, you're still hungry. What do? You go in there, grab a snack, you eat, and you're fine. You're not sick, and then you're fucking full. I said, see where I'm going with it? Sometimes I have to explain things in simpler terms with them for them to understand. Oh, dude, they fucking were great in high school science class. They loved science class. And I was fucking straight A in science, and so were they. They got and they got a good teacher to teach them, so they're gonna do fucking great. The first was kind of they just kind of rushed into it, and then they were still trying to gather information, so they kind of just came and fucking watered. They didn't pay attention, but now I could tell that they're ready. All right. Yeah, no, I'm like I told him, I says, dude, before you even fucking put a goddamn fucking seed in the ground, I says, you need to learn, stuff about nutrients, what it's for, uh, light cycles, what an autoflower is, what a photoperiod is, how they react. You can't do certain things with autos. You can't do anything really but low stress train. You can't fucking be plucking leaves off. I'm just trying to give them the basics. And they're taking off with it. So, like, my one son is like, what are you doing? I said, I'm pH in the water. He goes, why? And then my other son chimes in before I could even say it. He goes, so that the plant could uptake the nutrients the way it's supposed to. And I just turned around. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So they're absorbing. Yeah. Yep. They definitely, they're definitely understanding. And that's what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to understand. I wanted them to have some basic knowledge, know how to read a feed chart, because I basically asked, what nutrients do you want to use? They told me what they're going to be using. Of course, they're going to be using Athena. They're going to be using my shit. Um, so I gave them the feed chart. I gave them the Athena handbook to read, and that's what they've been doing. They've been just, and then they ask questions. Oh, I read yesterday about this or whatever. You know what I mean? And so yeah, they're doing good. All right. So we got our dab. Get our torch. Cat banger. Hell yeah. Do, 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 do. Got it set up over here. Take this death dab. Oh shit. I gotta switch the camera back around. Camera. That one. Done. all right there. First, I gotta dry the. There we go. Just had to dry the banger real quick because it had a little bit of water in it. Size a little bit in the neck. Okay. Gone. $10.20. Here we go. Death dab. What's up, guys? Yes, we're wearing the Athena hat. Athena sent me a hat. Big old fucking glob. All right, guys. Death dab, and then we're gonna go. I got some watering to do, some clones to take. Got to set up the cloner. This is gonna fucking kill me. All right, guys, here we go. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next one. Later, all.